Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to make some dipping sauce to go with your arancini or chicken or anything else. Like if you have a cocktail, meatballs or little chicken sticks or anything like that, you can use this dipping sauce. And it's actually called aioli in Italian, which means oil. But it's like mayonnaise, a homemade mayonnaise. So, I'm just looking for my whisk. I've got here, and remember I'm one-handed, so I'm giving it a go. Okay. I've got here an egg yolk and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, which I'm going to mix up very carefully. Keeping in mind it'd be a lot easier if I had two hands, one to hold the bowl. Alright, but my other hand is on the camera. Alright, so you whip that up, right, and then you add, now normally you'd use fresh herbs, but I don't happen to have any on me. You know, my pockets are empty, so I went and got some freeze-dried chives. And I've got some, what else? Some basil. A bit of basil would be nice. I like dill in mine, but I don't have any. I've got mixed herbs here. And that should be about enough. Oh, what the hell. I'll make it nice, and I'll put a bit of chopped parsley in there as well. Now, keep in mind, you should have nice fresh herbs, but these dry herbs will suit just as well. Okay, so you mix that all in, and I'm going to set up the camera now so that I've got both hands. So if you just bear with me, it's very technical stuff, this, isn't it? Right, alright, is that going to stay there? Stay there, very good. Now, I give that a good whisk, and I've got some oil, a plain oil like vegetable oil or peanut oil. Whenever you use olive oil in a mayo, the olive flavour comes out very strong, and it's not something that I like for an aioli. So, hoping that you can see in here, I'm very, very slowly dribbling the oil into the egg yolk and the mustard as I whisk it with the other hand. And it'll get thicker and thicker and thicker, as you can see, maybe, I'm hoping. If there are any cameramen out there that would like to come and give me a hand, more than welcome. And you can eat afterwards. Okay, so you'll see it's starting to get quite thick now. Now, you can either use a little bit of vinegar or some lemon juice. And I don't have a real lemon, so I'm using a bottled lemon squeezed. There you go, I don't even know if you can see it, there you go. Just a squeeze of lemon, and that will help make the aioli a little bit lighter. That tastes gorgeous. And then you get yourself a nice little bowl, like so, and you very carefully, and that is your aioli dipping sauce for your cocktail bits and pieces. Ta-da! Now, all you have to do is get yourself a lovely platter. I prefer a nice black platter, if you can see, against the black background. And I've put in here my aioli. I've got a little bit of tapenade here. This is roasted capsicum tapenade, or maybe you can go for a nice sun-dried tomato tapenade, or an olive tapenade even. And I've got some basilico pasta sauce just here. And that's for my arancini platter. As my arancinis are cooking, I'm ready. Now it's taken me about, I'm guessing maybe 25 minutes. I should have timed it, but I didn't. 25 minutes it took for me to get to this point. I'm doing it one-handed, which is not very safe, I've got to tell you. It's a health and safety issue. Make sure you haven't got a wet tea towel. Never pick up a hot pan with a wet tea towel. I do it all the time and I burn myself. Okay, now, look at that. Wacko the diddly-o, as they say in old Australian. These little balls, I used to make these at a cafe that I worked at, that shall remain nameless, and I used to just dump them in a deep fryer, but really here doing this at home, look how beautiful they turn out. Well, that one broke, didn't it? How beautiful they turn out in the oven. And there's not all that oil, which I just love because it means they're a lot healthier. And I'm impressing myself greatly. So, oh, sorry. I couldn't wait. Oh, man. People used to come and buy these off me at a cafe, and I never, ever, ever, ever ate one. I used to do them for catering functions. People used to eat them for lunch. People used to buy them takeaway. Used to cook them, heat them up in the microwave, and I always did them in the deep fryer. Never again. No more deep frying for me. This worked out really well in the oven, and just a little bit of oil, so much less oil, and they don't taste oily. You can taste and they're crisp, and they smell gorgeous, and it's light, oniony, cheesy, ricey, almost a texture of like a salmon patty, but there's no fish involved. Now, having said that, you can actually mix a bit of tuna in there, a bit of salmon, a bit of smoked salmon, a bit of chicken, you know, a bit of bacon. Get adventurous, make your own style of arancini, bit of beetroot, make some pink, as I said. So, here's the arancini. I really want to try some. They're the little balls. Yum. Just bite size, just perfect for a function. You know, you put them on a nice plate with a little dipping sauce on, and you dip. Try not to make mess. Maybe supply them with a spoon. Now that is, what's that one? That's a roasted capsicum and cashew pesto, or a tapenade. And you can make your own, or you can just buy it. Not that messy. Really tasty. Vegetarian. Full of gluten, I'm afraid. Fire. Oh. Hot. Good. Bye. Go.